Hello guys, welcome back to Jenny's Kitchen. Hope you all are doing great. Okay, so today in Jenny's Kitchen, I'm going to be making two simple American dishes. And the first one is going to be carrot raisin salad. Okay, so my recipe asks for dry raisins, but I do not have any dry raisins today. So I am going to be using cranberries. It also asks me for low-fat yogurt, but I don't have low-fat yogurt, and I'll be using something different. Let me show you. So I'll be using organic kefir for my low-fat yogurt. I'll be using mayonnaise, and these are the cranberries that I'll be using instead of the raisins. And I'll be using a lime, as you can see, and the main ingredients are my carrots. Okay guys, I already washed my carrots, so now I am going to cut them, rather cut the bottom off, and I'm going to scrape also. Okay, so now I'm going to scrape, and I hope this scraper is working. Yes. Okay, let me get this in the garbage. My grater is clean. Okay, so now I'm going to rinse my carrots. Okay, so I need 2 cups of shredded carrots. Okay guys, so now I am going to put my ingredients into my carrot, and this is 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and I'm going to squeeze the other half to get another. Okay, so this is another um, another tablespoon. So I had to double my recipe because I had leftover carrots. So instead of half of a cup of cranberries, now I'm gonna use 1. And half a cup of the kefir instead of the low-fat yogurt. And also half a cup of mayonnaise. And yes, I am going to need to put another lime. So instead of using the lime, I'm just going to use the juice instead of squeezing the lime, because it takes a little time. So I'm going to use lime juice, and this is going to be 2 tablespoons because I'm doubling the recipe. Okay, so now I am going to mix. Trying to make sure I mix everything in nicely. Spreading out my cranberries. Okay. So guys, I tasted this off camera, and it needed just a little bit of sugar. So I put 1 teaspoon of sugar and a pinch of salt over it. Then I mix it in, and then I like the way it tastes. Okay, so I will post all the ingredients and the additions that I've put with this salad in my description box. Okay. Okay guys, I'm ready to do my other dish, and the name of this dish is any beans salad. which means you could use any kind of beans. Kidney beans, pinto beans, green, brown, red, whatever bean you like to use. So I'll be using two different type of beans. I'll be using this one here, is red beans. And I'll be using this other one, as you can see. Okay, so the recipe asks for a 16-ounce can of peas or beans. I didn't have that and I didn't want to use that either, so I went ahead and cooked some beans. Okay, and here are my beans and they are nicely cooked. Okay, and I'll be using 16 ounce, which is 2 cups. Also, I'll be using onions, 1 tablespoon of onion, a tablespoon of green sweet pepper cut up, and I'm supposed to use 3 sprigs of parsley, but my daughter is allergic to it, so I'm using chive instead. And I'll be using oregano. I will be using a cup of avocado cooking oil, and I'll be using 1/4 cup of vinegar. That's the one I'm using. And I'm supposed to use, and I will be using it also, pimento. I have fresh pimento, so I ground it up, and I'll be using a tablespoon, and I will say a dash of fresh grounded black pepper that I'll be using. Okay, and I'll be using oregano also. So now I am going to mix my ingredients together. I'll be putting the peppers, the onions, I will be putting also the pimento. I wrap my spoon so it could stay clean. Okay, so I'll be using a tablespoon of the pimento. So what I did, I washed my beans overnight. I put them to soak, and this morning I just had a little salt in the water and I cook it for about an hour and a half. And then you're supposed to cook it down until it reaches like 1/3 cup of water. So the water in the beans. So I throw that off the bean and I store it. So now I am going to mix it, not right now, not right away. I'm going to mix it though after I finish mixing this together. So when you cook your beans, you do not throw the water away. You keep it to mix with the other liquids. Okay, so let me get this. So this is the water from the beans. I'm going to pour it into this container. Then I'm going to put the parsley, which, I'm sorry, the chive, which would be the parsley. hands are clean, not to worry. And here is the oregano. And this is the vinegar. This is the avocado oil. And just a few squirts of this black pepper here. Now I'm going to mix. Let me get myself a spoon. And I am going to mix everything in together now. The liquid into the beans. Okay, so I have to rest this in the fridge for about 3 hours before I could serve. Okay, so I'll see you in 3 hours. Okay guys, these are my salads and I think they look very, very beautiful, as you can see, and I have tasted and they are delicious. Beautiful. And this is what I am going to eat. Okay, this is gonna be my dinner. Okay, I will post the ingredients rather in the description box, like I said. And I hope you will try these recipes. Okay, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be one of the first to always get my video when I put out another one. Bye for now. See you in my next video. Bye.